Well, the guys had just a couple of hours to get used to their identical cars, but no qualifying session as such. Instead, the starting lineup was a bit of a lottery.
Number 1!
Number 5 Anthony Reid is about to get number
2! Number 2! Yes!
Very happy with that. Alongside John
I don't want to start the front row. Does anyone else?
How typical is that? Number 4 says Frank. Enjoy your race, Frank. What number do you want, Gabriel? 4. You like 4. What's he going to get?
16!
So Tarquini pulls the short straw, but it's John Cleland on pole position alongside Anthony Reid. Bailey and Watts are on row 2. Plato and Neil share the 3rd row, Burt and Chicotto the 4th, Menu and Harvey the 5th, Beeler and Allam on row 6, Gravett and Sittner on row 7, and Radicic and Tarquini at the back.
Cleland, you're on pole. How do you think about that?
It just means there's a big target in the back of my car. I reckon there's 15 guys going to hit me. And that's before I get to Redgate.
Right, Tarquini, you're last. You've got a lot to do.
I'm very lucky because I can improve the race.
The atmosphere is definitely building. We'll have all the action from the first ever BTCC Masters race right after this break. Welcome back to Speed Sunday. So, the scene is set. Time for talking is over. This is the first ever BTCC Masters race. Here's Ben Edwards.
Everyone, I think, is into position. We're all set now for the lights to come on. Get the flag from the back, there we are, and 5-second board has been held out. Remember, it's John Cleland in the number 95 car, Anthony Reid in the number 6 car, Julian Bailey in the number 5 car. Oh, and it's a jump start there from Anthony Reid, and now they all get going finally. Well, you'd think that Anthony Reid would know how to get off the line, wouldn't you?
He's trying to make up for missing the bus. That's all I can think of, is they just steam down into Redgate for the first time, and Cleland makes it. Anthony Reid's been swamped, I think.
Yeah, John Cleland, great start from him, but Jason Plato's already getting up on the inside and trying to take 2nd place there. Look, trying to nip through, and I think that,
there's contact.
Oh, that's no surprise there. Patrick Watts.
Patrick Watts on the grass. What did I tell you? That's the neat Patrick Watts. Now, it's not leaving the track that counts, it's where you rejoin. Shut your eyes.
He said he was going to take the straight line route. He's been rallying recently, so he feels more comfortable on the grass.
Oh, stand well back and turn your collar up. This is going to get ugly.
Look, there's a little battle going in here as Anthony Reid there managing to make up another position. He got past Matt Neal. Well, these two have had their dices. Remember what happened at Silverstone this year? There was almost a boxing match in the pit lane afterwards, but after they had their incident. And further behind them, we've then got Julian Bailey going well. Johnny Chicotto trying to get past Alain Menu, though. Menu on the inside there. And in the number 97 car, Alain just got the advantage. Oh, more panel damage. And on the bill.
Oh, look at them. They're bubbling around like lotto balls, all trying to be picked up. They're jumping car after car. Back across the stripe for the 2nd time. 16 axe murderers, all going nose to tail down into Redgate. Still very close. Plato makes a lunge, goes for the lead, in behind Cleland, but Cleland's having none of it. Tries to switch back side by side down the hill. This is going to be interesting. Shut your eyes.
Cleland has got it back from Jason Plato, and it was clean as well. Would you believe that? I don't think we got a single dent that time as he went back through. Third place still for Tim Harvey. He's got the orange flash on the side of the car, so you can spot that one a little bit more easily. Anthony Reid's there, though, in the number 6 car. He's trying to get past Tim Harvey. Then there's a little gap back to Matt Neal, Julian Bailey, Alain Menu, and Kelvin Burt. And here we go. Anthony's getting naughty.
Indeed, up into McLean's there. You couldn't get dental floss between the pair of them. Coming down the hill there, Reid has got his eye, and he's actually made a terrific recovery from that full start. I think what happened, he realised he was rolling and stomped on the brakes again. Now he's got going, and he's with him.
Yeah, he's right there with them. They're going to have to be very careful. You just saw Johnny Chicotto come through in the number 2 car. But Anthony Reid now getting alongside Tim Harvey for 3rd place. And Tim's going to have to do something here to protect his position, because Reedy is on the inside, and surely he's going to take the line into the chicane.
Yeah, he's got it just hanging in there. Now, Tim's obviously concentrating on a speedy exit there if he can do it. Matt Neal in the tow there, I think, trying to run with him as well. Car 92, the year that Tim won, that's how he got the number. The big numbers there are the years the champion won, and the guys that haven't been champions. As we watch Plato now side by side, In through Redgate. Oh, dear me. Oh, for a Seat Parch franchise. This is going to be colossal.
Cleland definitely trying to shut the door that time, but Plato's having none of it. They're side by side down through Craner curves. One of the trickiest sections here. Plato now with the inside line into the old hairpin, but they're being ganged up behind by Anthony Reid, and Reid's going to try and nip through as well, but now Harvey's got the run.
Great restraint there by Anthony Reid, really. He could have run wide there, but everyone stayed on. Another lunge down the inside. Plato leading. Cleland in right behind, and we've got someone off.
It's
car number 5.
Julian has gone off. Oh,
This is
dear.
tire marks there on the side of the door.
I wonder if you could do some form of DNA testing and work out who it was that took him off. We'll have to do that afterwards. Plato comes through, he's still leading, but look at Anthony Reid chased by Tim Harvey now.
Look at this compression of cars. There's contact. Slid sideways there. Kelvin Burton muscles his way through.
Yeah, I think he hit Chicotto. Poor old Johnny on the grass as a result, but he's got it back on again with a few bits of plastic gone. There's 8 seconds covering the 14 cars that are effectively still running properly, that haven't had major problems. We saw Frank Beeler go through. He's chased by Chicotto now after that incident, and Patrick Watts as well. Here comes Plato under attack from John Cleland again, and John Cleland through this time.
Manners by Jason as John Cleland just shuts the door, only just shuts the door. Reedy's on a charge again. I hope he's taking his medication, because we're coming down into the first corner and it's getting very tight. Really compressing behind him. Harvey, Menu, Neil as well. All of them so tight into Redgate. And these cars, as we said earlier, plenty of squirt, 120 miles an hour down the back straight here. They're very close, but they're playing for keeps. Into the chicane one more time.
John Cleland, so far, he's staying awake, he's staying in front, and he's ahead of Jason Plato and Anthony Reid. We've got the veterans at the field, seem to be leading the youngsters, although, as I said, the baby's in the middle. There's Jason Plato, here he goes. He's gone for it down the inside, and it's going to be... Oh, they've hit each other this time.
Oh, it had to happen. Castanet time. The cars slapping together into the right-hander. Cleland, I know what he's saying, and I can't tell you. Back down the hill we go, and that's moved Anthony Reid up into second place. Everybody trying to capitalise on that. Jason, of course, he's just in a hurry to get home before his local shuts for last orders.
Matt Neal there, just struggling perhaps to stay on terms with the leaders as they head up the hill.
Yeah, fair to point out that at the squeal of tyres, I knew I looked away from the screen for a moment. I knew someone would be in the kitty litter straight away there. Lap 12.
Here we go then. Anthony Reid, no. I wondered if he was going to be able to go through there, but no, this time he does have a little lunge down the inside. Oh, he's hit him! Plato's on the grass. Oh, he recovers, gets back on again, and he's a bit of a signal. Sorry, mate. Well, I don't think he is actually, but he gives them a wave anyway. Maybe it's see you later. He's off. He's in the distance already.
All you can see is dust in the distance. It's like the cavalry's come to town. If that's a little lunge down the inside, I don't know what a headbutt is. That was very, very firm indeed. But credit to all of these guys. Look at this. They're all running in the same lap times. All of them running around in the 18s. He's off big time, Kelvin Burt.
That's a big, big shunt for Kelvin Burt. And, well, they may have to bring the safety car out. That was a hefty one indeed. As we can hear the safety car, I think he's going to be out. Now looking at what's still going on. What's going on here? Tim Harvey and Johnny Chicotto have gone off. They haven't got to the safety car yet. What is going on?
That is outstanding. That's like crashing in a warm-up lap.
Tim. What happened?
I don't know. I've never been punted off on the safety car lap before, but everyone was very sensible for about half a dozen laps. I was very pleased with my sort of 10th up to 3rd. I thought, oh, we'll sit here and it'll all be okay. And then Menu got past, and Beeler obviously thought it was time to play games. He hit me at the chicane. Then he came round the safety cars out, and I got punted off at the first corner.
Do you think it was a racing accident, or do you think somebody was being a little monkey?
I don't know who it was, but when I find them, I'm going to rip their head off, because I was enjoying that race. It was really good fun.
This is it then, the climax, and Anthony Reid is right on it straight away out of the chicane. Plato chases after him, with Menu then and Frank Beeler, chased by Patrick Watts and Gabriele Tarquini. That's the top 6, and Plato's on the move already.
Yeah, trying to get round a very, very sideways. Jason Plato gets it all crossed up. Great save, Jason. Bunches it up, though. That gives Alain Menu a bit of a chance. Menu's going to go it side by side with him. Old teammates, but that's all forgotten. Manners, you got to be kidding. Try some grass, Jason. Not in your life. Out you go. Into the kitty litter. Sideways. Nerfs him up the back. Oh, this is fabulous to watch. Over to the right, Jason. That's the black stuff.
Get back on, Jason. Oh, he does. Oh, that's a big hit.
It's a goal.
He's hit by Patrick Watts, and he's off just where Kelvin Burns' car was towed to. What chance did he have there?
Oh, Patrick Watts, too much horsepower, not enough grip, and that's just psychologically.
So it's just the chicane to go, and Anthony Reid is in front. I don't think Menu's going to be close enough to attack. Who's going to be third? Who's going to get the podium finish? It's Tarquini who turns in ahead. I think he's got just enough, and Anthony Reid beats all of the former champions. He is the BTCC Master.
Anthony, a wily win, if I may say so.
Thank you very much. You know what I'm like, but no, I can't believe it. I mean, this is the best of the best. I mean, the best touring car drivers over the last 16 years. And to go out and beat them, I just can't believe I've done it. It's fantastic.
Would you say it was a clean fight?
Yes, as clean as touring car racing goes.
It was fantastic because at the last lap, at the last corner, I overtook John and I finished onto the podium. So it's quite a dream.
I'm very happy because I came here to have fun, and I haven't had so much fun in like I don't know how many years. So
seriously?
So seriously, no, it was really great. Nice battles with Plato, with Cleland, with Tim Harvey, and all like fair, yeah. And really from 9th on the grid to second place, I mean, very happy.
I was having a great race with Alain, and I had a big slide at Redgate, and then he was quicker down the crane. So I thought, well, okay, you can go the short way, I'll go the long way. And I just couldn't hold it on the track. We both kind of slid a bit more than we thought we were going to. And I just popped half a wheel on the grass, and that was it. I was off, passenger.
Well, despite that brain fade on the start line, Anthony Reid is the BTCC Master, winning from Alain Menu. Gabriele Tarquini finishes a brilliant third after starting at the back of the grid.
Well, that's it from us for this week. Congratulations to Anthony Reid, who is the first ever BTCC Masters champion. We will see you in a couple of weeks.